Hello, ladies and gents. Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Um, my lights are a little off. That's why I have this filter on because the video would look a mess without it. But speaking of a mess, ooh, I was not ready for Star. That was emotionally draining. This is the season finale for season 3, episode 18, when the levee breaks. Huh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So it starts off with Miss Ruby. She's essentially saying this Bible scripture, and well, maybe you don't know, but it's the Lord's rod and staff comforts you, and essentially she's using it as a battle cry, a call to action, because apparently there's people ready to shoot her, but we don't see her get shot. We see them with the guns. I think we even hear maybe the guns go off, and then it goes back to now it's the time for the American Sound Awards, the ASAs. Um, Noah's there with his mom, and his mother's just like, wow, this is a lot to deal with. And he's like, look, he didn't always handle it well, obviously, but that doesn't matter. What matters now is that he needs to go and be the best person he can be for his son. Great. Fantastic. Beautiful. It's not beautiful. Rashad's up there with Lil Dicky, um, and no, with Lil Deanie, and they're doing this like church sacrilegious ratchet performance, hip hop performance, and I said, really? Really? So you have the choir in the back, you have Rashad singing, and clearly he is high and drunk, and they have these women, in black, not stripper-esque outfits, but borderline, and they're twerking. Everyone's trying to figure out, well, the crowd's loving it because, of course they would. Carlotta and Miss Bruce are looking over, like, why is he doing the most? Clearly he's not handling the news well. So then when they got off stage, Carlotta's like, you're drunk and you're high, and what you're doing is not the way. And he was like, oh, it doesn't matter. And Lil Dino is just co-signing all of this foolishness. And that's when Carlotta had to say, no, you need to go. Because I am his mother. Because Lil Dino's like, oh, are you his mother? Yes, she is his mother. Which means that she's going to tell him to stop doing this mess. Rashad does not want to hear it. He's over it. He feels like, how is it that you were my mom this entire time, but you didn't tell me? And which would mean that my uncle is my father who raised my mom. It's too much. It is too much. And no one else knew about this. So Miss Bruce is looking at Carlotta like, huh? The girls are looking at Carlotta like, huh? I'm looking at Carlotta like, oh Lord. But the award show still has to go. So someone told Lil Dino to go and be the announcer for the big award that Take 3 wanted to win. Take 3 won, yay! I said, no, this is too easy. This is too easy. They're doing the speech, they're thanking Miss Carlotta. It seems to be going well until Lil Dino comes back and says, oh, my bad. Actually, Smurfette won. Smurfette won, and when I tell you, they looked like they wanted to kill Lil Dino. Wanted to straight murk. Woo! He better be thankful they weren't close enough, because I'm sure Star would have done it. Now, do you remember Alex's stalker? You may not, because it feels like forever ago. Well, she finally got released. She got released. I guess she went through the program she was supposed to go through. I guess she finally calmed down enough to convince them to release her. And she's out. She's out, but no one was notified, which is important, because she was officially arrested and all of that. So they should have been notified. Now they're back at the house, and when I say they, I mean the girls, Carlotta and Miss Bruce. She said, we need to regroup. There's this guy, the investor who may invest. She just needs to schmooze him a little bit more. And they said, Carlotta, don't worry about us. You need to just worry about, reconnecting with your son. We got this. Stop trying to focus too much on us. And then they just they play Cupid's Shuffle. They dance because they have to get ready for Alex's wedding. and Alex and Derek are talking for like 2.5 seconds, but it doesn't matter because Miss Ruby is back. Miss Ruby comes back, and you know Miss Ruby's always a little high. She loves her grandchild, and she even likes Alex. She said, "Wow, the plane crash, you really recovered from that." I forgot about that already. While they're having a nice moment, and Miss Ruby will be at the wedding, she has a new boo, so that's cute. Star is dealing with the fact that Cotton is digging into her because Cotton is over it. Remember, Cotton was technically the man in the situation with her and her baby mama, and how the baby mama originally, once she found out that Cotton transitioned, was like, oh no. But so she fully gets the whole thing of, dang, Noah must be really going through it right now. Star doesn't care about that. Star's just focused on her child, and Star wants support. She's not going to get that from Cotton, but she is going to get that from Carlotta. Simone is trying to see if she can work something out with Angel, and Angel's still upset because he feels like you keep painting this target on your back, and I get what you're doing overall, but it's just not safe. And guess who we see again? We saw him for like all of maybe 5 minutes in this entire episode. Mateo comes back and says there's some people downstairs that want to talk to you. I guess they wanted to do a meeting, since Simone is now this civil rights person. Star is at the deposition versus Noah to revoke his parental rights, and Star's just saying how she's not fit, he's not fit, and she even gives the evidence of when he was knocked out high on her floor while the apartment was on fire. Well, I mean, while something was on fire in the apartment, and the baby was crying, and Davis was crying. No one never saw the video before. I knew Star had it because Star seems like someone who would put cameras in her place and not tell anyone. Definitely seems like the type. And so she uses that, and the judge said, I have to do what's best for the child. And your actions have shown that you aren't reliable enough, and you are a hazard. Anything could have happened, and anything was on the verge of happening if someone else did not intervene. That's just the truth to this situation. And it sucks because it kind of takes away the notion of, wow, can't people grow and can't people change? Yes, it does take time, but you can't know unless you give people a chance and a shot. And that's the thing, what's going on with Noah. He's not being given the opportunity to grow and to change. Cassie said that she was going to talk to Rashad, and Cassie put it out there that, hey, Carlotta did not know. This is a messed up world we're in. I'm still going to be here to love you and support you, but don't go and just be too hard on your mom. He still didn't want to hear that, but he's like, love you, cuz. Leaves. In comes Xander's wife, who's just like, oh, what did you do to my man, you ho-? I'm thinking, honey bunches of oats, if you're gonna go and point a gun at someone, be ready to shoot. And she's saying that Xander is still alive. Cassie looks terrified, like, what do you mean he's still alive? Because, yeah, what we all thought he killed himself. Cassie thought he killed himself, but the body wasn't there. Which means that Xander could come back at any moment. He's like an STI. Gross. Dude's gross. So now Cassie has to figure out what she's going to do. Carlotta's new boo comes over to her house, and Carlotta says that she heard his offer. She's interested in working for him, with him, but only if she can bring her girls. He said they didn't win. So sorry, I can't. They're a liability in general, and I can't. And he said, but if you change your mind about this, please reach out, hit me up. While that's happening, we see that Alex still has her bachelorette party. And she is They're at the club. There's some strippers, and Star comes. Alex was drunk, so she was fine with Star being there, even though she's not 100% for this whole thing of Star still going for it. Her issue isn't with Star. Simone's issue is with Star. Simone's just like, oh, why is she here? I said, oh, she's your sister, stop it. Look, we just need to move forward right now. We need to give each other as much support as possible. While that's happening, Derek is drunk, and he already got back from his bachelor party, which I'm thinking, how'd you get back so early compared to Alex? Really? Who are Derek's male friends? Like, let's be honest. Maybe that's why he got back so early. Maybe his bachelor party was, maybe Miss Ruby set it up. Because I feel like, does Derek actually have friends? No offense to Derek, we don't see him with friends. So, at Alex's bachelorette party, they're all dancing, they're on the pole, they're doing the full out performance. I said, oh, this is cute. This is cute. What was the wedding song that they were singing? I want this and that, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. Okay. It's a very simple concept. Just showing people that absolutely anyone, any artist can do that type of flow. Derek was getting blessed by Alex's stalker, and he did not know it because she put a sleeping mask on him. So she pretended to be Alex. She kissed him. She blessed him, as we'll say, and he didn't know. I felt like, oh Lord, if she's recording this, it's over. It's over. Because at first I thought that was Alex's mom. Because we can't trust her. We love Naomi Campbell real life, but on this show we cannot trust her. Carlotta's really going through it, and to make matters worse now, Cassie found out that Xander is still alive, so she wants to dip, but Carlotta said, you're not going anywhere. We're family. We're going to support each other. That's what's going to happen. That's how it's going to be. You need to get over it. Star is waiting for the babysitter, and Jackson comes over. And Jackson is just like, hey, because he did work with the Smurf, he overheard the manager saying that, oh, they bribed one of the judges for the ASAs. So Take 3 did actually win. And he went down, told the ASAs, and they found the judge, and he gave Star the award. And of course Star appreciated it, and Star's like, well, this doesn't change anything. He was like, look, I know I was wrong for what I said. I was hurt. And so she was just like, okay. He's like, I was there for you when you were in the hospital. You have to remember, I thought the baby was going to be mine. And then all this happened. So he said, let me watch Lil Davis. You go. Everything will be fine. And Star kind of smiled like, because she loves Jackson. Jackson is the one that got away. Star loves her some Jackson. And I feel like if that can be fixed, everything else can be fixed. Carlotta is just talking about how she's really proud of Alex and how she's a different person from the person that came on her doorsteps 3 years ago. I said, wow, time really flies by. And Star and Simone came later because they had to tell Alex a story about the ASAs. And of course Star shortened her dress. Miss Ruby is giving Derek a speech, and of course Derek loves his grandma. He's just saying how, you're my best friend, right? And it was all so cute. It was all so adorable. I said, oh, the love. So she's waiting for her man to come over, and she'll be at the wedding a little bit later. I'm thinking, why do we keep leaving Miss Ruby alone? Next thing we know, the gang members, the same gang that guy, that her rapist was from, they wanted payback. And so they were there to kill her. She does the same speech that she did. They had their guns out, and they were like, this is for whatever his name was. It doesn't matter. What does matter is they actually shot her. They shot her. They shot her and she's dead. She is dead. She was not moving. Unless it's going to be one of those things where she passed out or she faked death just so that they would stop shooting, which is possible. It is possible. But I'm thinking, when are they actually going to find her body? She should be dead by the time someone finds her body. Because this show needs another jolt. So a couple of deaths? Yeah, why not? But Miss Ruby, she did not deserve that. She survived all that just to be killed in that home. Ugh! So then we go from that to now Noah is in the studio. This really sad song. It's supposed to be triumphant, but it sounds sad. His father comes in. He's upset at his father for being MIA. His father finally had to let him know that he's battling, what is it? Leukemia? Lymphoma? And he didn't want to tell Noah because Noah had so much going on. And Noah's just like, I really thought that you just went MIA and you were sick this entire time. That's a huge difference. So Noah, he actually did something different. His father encouraged him, you need to continue to fight for your son, period. While Noah said, well, I'm going to fight for you because you just doing this alone. It sounds like you're giving up, and there is no giving up with this. You have a grandchild to be around for. You did so much for me, and so I'm going to do everything I can for you. And I said, oh, that's sweet. So Noah's going to go to the wedding, to Alex's wedding, because he was invited. The wedding looks really nice. I'm thinking, who paid for this? Because that's the whole thing with Alex. I'm like, was she cut off from her parents, or does she still have some money? Because is it the money she's actually making as a solo artist? Is it that good nowadays? Because I don't know. It's all confusing. Is it brands and that? That's a plot hole we don't have to think about. These shows are full of them. Miss Carlotta gives Alex away, and so they did this nice little speech, and we even see how they met, when their relationship blossomed, through the good and the bad, they stuck together, and they got married. Now, I thought that maybe the shootout was going to happen, because we know a shootout happened at the wedding, but it wasn't actually at the wedding. The people were there, but they didn't do anything yet. Mateo talks to Carlotta, because Carlotta said she may have a chance of getting a new investor for Gravity Media, and Mateo said he'll give her the company if she's able to get an investor. And she was shocked because this is the same guy that essentially almost strong-armed her at every, twist and turn. So for him to go and do this 180, I was like, oh, wow. We'll see what happens though next, because Simone, she gives a speech, says how she hated Alex and Derek at one point, but now she loves them. And Angel was there because he wants to support Simone. The Alex's stalker came around and was trying to go and say that she slept with Derek. Alex decked the stalker. So I said, oh my God, I'm rubbing off on you. I'm so proud. Security got her out of there. I said, that was really anticlimactic. That's not over. And then Rashad was there, and Cassie had to talk to him. Hey, you know what I did to High Hill. Let's just put it all out there. You know what I did to High Hill. If she can forgive me, then you can at least hear your mother out. And Carlotta just said, hey, whether you want me as your cousin, as your mom, I'll be there for you either way. I will be here. But I'm not going to just chase you and force you. I know you're grown. As soon as that ends, here comes the shooters. And they just start spraying everyone. Angel was trying to run, I guess, and he got hit directly. Cassie got hit in the stomach, in the chest. It was, and Noah was protecting Star, and so then Star snapped out of it and realized, oh my God, our baby, let's get our baby. Because she was like, oh my God, just thinking about if something happened to her and then the baby didn't have them. Because Noah was talking to her right before, saying that he wants to be there. He doesn't care if it's difficult or not. He is going to be there for his son. And so then they run to the house. At first, I thought maybe, I was honestly thinking that maybe, what's his name? Derek, not Derek, Jackson would take the baby because I got some weird vibes from him. But no, Jackson was knocked out on the floor. Someone knocked him out and took the baby. Now we know who knocked him out. We know who knocked him out. Hunter's aunt knocked him out. I'm 100% sure it's Hunter's aunt. Because there wasn't enough time for the stalker to... No, it was Hunter's aunt. So that was it. That was the season finale. When the show comes back, it comes back. Maybe this fall, maybe this winter. We'll see. Please like, comment, subscribe.